Welcome back to my Zodiac Mani series. Today's design is Pisces. While I'm disinfecting and prepping my nails, I do want to let you know that all the time codes are in the description box below. So if you want to skip forward to like the art part, the dip powder part, you can totally just press on the time code and it'll take you straight to that portion. So I have builder gel on my nails right now and I'm just cleansing it off with the disinfectant spray, and I will be applying peel base to all of my nails, and I'm actually going to show that here today. I decided, you know what, why not? I don't show that enough. So far my favorite peel base is the Mani Boss peel base, so I'm going to apply 2 layers of it. I'm only going to show you 1 layer on camera, but I basically apply peel base to my entire nail, and I don't really do anything fancy, just 2 full layers. And while the peel base dries, I'm going to walk you through what I'm doing today. So I have this recycling tray from Triple D, and I have some dip powders from Revel Nail that I'm going to be using today. And the colors are Electric, which is a glow teal, Splash, which is a glittery aqua green blue, Veronica, which is a French white, and then I have clear dip powder from Triple D. I use this one for my marbles. It's not the clearest, but I don't need clear dip for my marbles. And I'm going to be using this stamping plate to do some fishies and other art, a clear jelly stamper, and then some stamping polishes that I really like. So for the recycling tray, I'm going to be using the top portion only. It's a French dipping mold. And I already practiced the design on these little nail swatches, so this is exactly what it's going to look like. I wanted to really put the vision to the test before I did it on my actual nails, which is why I practiced it in the first place, so I really like how the marble turned out. So the first thing I'm going to do is go straight for the glitter. I'm going to put Swell on my middle finger because I'm going to stamp the fish on top of Swell. Swell is going to be the lightest color that I'm using here today on my nails, and it's really going to pop because I'm going to put a dark color of stamp on top of it, so it's going to help the fish stand out but still give me that gorgeous glitter effect. So Electric is going to go on 4 of my nails. 2 of my nails are going to be solid, so my pinky and my thumb are going to be solid Electric, just 2 plain dips of that. My index and my ring finger are going to have 1 dip of Electric, and then I'm going to marble on top of that because I want to give Electric, like those 2 nails, like an oceany, wavy, kind of celestial feel. So that's why I'm doing a marble on it. So 2 solids and 2 marbles. So like I said before, my ring and my index are going to have marbles on them, so it's 1 dip of Electric and then marble on top of that. My pinky, my middle, and my thumb are going to have 2 dips of the color that's already on them, so I'm just going to speed through that process and then we're going to get into the marble. If you don't have a French dipping mold like this, you can find like a shallow dish that's going to help you do this type of thing. I tried it in a cupcake liner earlier when I did the swatches and it didn't work that well because, yeah, it's not shallow. So I pour a little bit of clear into one of the wells of the French dipping mold, and then I'm going to take a cuticle scooper, pusher technically, and just scoop small amounts of colored powder and put it over into different parts of the clear powder. If you want a full explanation on how this is done and why, definitely watch Miranda's video. But now I'm going in for another color. I'm taking the French white and I'm applying it in areas close to where the teal is. And the reason why I'm using white is because I want it to give it like that oceany foam feel and really break up the teal and the glitter. And now I'm going to take the glitter because I want to add a little pizzazz to the marble. So I add less glitter than I did any of the other two colors, but it's still going to sparkle. Now that I'm happy with where I applied all the colors, I'm going to take a dotting tool and just kind of wiggle them together, kind of mix them up so the marble is more fluid and not so harsh. And I'm just tapping my tray on my surface so that everything flattens out. But you don't have to do that. I just chose to do that. Don't tap too much because then it really blends in with the clear and the color disappears for the most part. So I'm going to take Base Bond and apply it to my nail, and then you're going to see how I dip my nail over the marble. I turn my finger upside down and I just press it right on top, nice and flat, and then it basically picks up the color. So the clear is the base, so that's why there's clear there, and then there's going to be darker tones of electric, there's going to be some glitter in there, and there's going to be some white. So when I dust it all off and activate it, you can really see the contrast that it added, but it was so subtle. Okay, so you can see it better now here compared to electric on the solid fingers, so it's just very, very subtle. So I'm going to activate my nails and then I'm going to file, shape, and buff off camera. If you're interested on how I do my filing, shaping, and buffing, I did do a full video on it. It's like 15 minutes long if you want to watch that. But yeah, it's time to get into the artwork portion. Stamping. This is like my favorite part because it really pulls everything together. So I'm going to stamp on 3 of my nails. The middle finger is going to have the fish on it, and for the fish, the silhouette is going to be using this color by Maniology. I have everything listed in the description box below, so if you need to shop for these colors, definitely always check the description box of all my videos. I list every single product I use in every single video. Because dip powder is like a dry product, I did have to press longer than I usually do to get the stamp to adhere flat to the nail. So just keep pressing for it to fully transfer onto your nail if you're noticing it's kind of like lifting up when you remove the stamp. But I really like how that turned out. So now I'm going to put this KleanColor metallic yellow shade as the outline. I want to show you something real quick. So the left color is a gold from Maniology that I have, and the right color is the KleanColor, the same design, but the Maniology one was very patchy. So I bought these KleanColor polishes. They're from Canada, and they're like $1.50 to $1 for each of the polishes. So freaking cheap, but they stamp so well. So if you're looking for good metallic stamping polishes, I definitely recommend checking out KleanColor. So now that I added the outline to the fish, you can really see that it gave it like depth and dimension, and it's still enough contrast with splash that it doesn't just like drown. So on my ring finger, I'm going to take the Pisces symbol and I'm going to stamp it a total of 5 times in different spots of my ring finger. I'm only going to show you 3 of the 5 times because it's redundant, but I did it for a total of 5. Now I want to add in some fillers, so I'm taking a little bit of that same gold and a dotting tool, and I'm just, with the smallest dotting tool size I have, applying small dots of gold in between the spaces of the Pisces symbol. I'm also going to do this on my index finger after I add the constellation to it. This plate is a layering plate, so I'm going to layer the constellation. The line part of the constellation is going to be in the celestial blue stamping polish, and then the stars are going to be in gold to kind of flow with the theme of the rest of the nails. Because the Pisces constellation isn't that large on my nail, I'm just adding filler stars into the background. They're literally dots, not really star-shaped, just to really fill in the void where the stars are not placed. The stars are larger on this fingernail than the dots, so you still know where the constellation is. So that is basically everything for this manicure. I'm going to apply my gel top coat onto my nails, cure it, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is the finished manicure. It's actually a little bit darker in person. It's nighttime here, so that's probably why it looks darker. But look at how cool this is. So I'm going to put it in my curing lamp right now. I'm going to show you what it does. It glows. Electric is a glow. It's a teal glow, and I love the glow and how the constellation stars that I have on my index and ring are popping through. It's very subtle, but I still love it nonetheless, and the glow is just so fun. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I see you guys, I see every comment, and I see the people who keep coming back week after week to watch my videos and leave comments. And I just want you guys to know that I appreciate it. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this Mani series, and thank you. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.